Thank you, Chairwoman Fox, for hosting this hearing, and thank you, Secretary Cardona, for participating today. For a long time, the CCP has spent millions of dollars, and also our tax money went in backing Confucius institutes to promote the CCP propaganda, and they pressure universities to censor any criticism of the Chinese government. The CCP has been infiltrated in our universities. We must ensure that CCP cannot gain access to sensitive research happening on our campuses. In many cases, research is funded by the federal government. I have legislation to identify and remove hostile actors that are deemed a foreign intelligence threat to higher education and set the reporting gift threshold from Section 117 to $5,000 or lower so that we may be aware of foreign investments in our universities. Mr. Secretary, the Education Department recently published a notice seeking comment on whether Section 117 institution reporting is necessary to proper functions of the department and whether the information will be processed and used in a timely manner. I understand that reporting foreign gift or donations is not a popular topic for institutions, but if information on foreign funding is now reported to the department, apart from releasing a new web page that serves as a repository for old guidance and increase for Section 117, how do we connect the dots to understand how our foreign adversaries are asserting their influence on college campuses? How does Biden administration propose to protect our sensitive research from our greatest adversaries?
Thank you for the question, Congresswoman Steele. I agree with you wholeheartedly that this is an area of importance and that we must make sure we protect the intellectual property of the United States and our campuses from foreign threats, and we take those very seriously. We have improved the system for transparency and accountability under Section 117, and we are working really hard to ensure compliance of reporting, which has been in the books for 20 years, but hasn't really been kept up. We're proud that we have 34,000 filings of public gifts in the last 2 years, which is, we're on track to be the administration with the most filings. And this is all in part to demonstrate the importance we place on protecting American interests and reducing potential foreign influence on our college campuses.
Seems like CCP's beliefs are stealing is faster and cheaper than they are actually working on their own technology, especially our universities, and they are inside of our universities and try to steal those researches, so it's really important. Mr. Secretary, I'm sure you would agree that it is essential to visit schools in person to learn firsthand how they are doing and what needs they have. You have also said on many occasions that you support all high-quality schools, including public charter schools. It is very important in Orange County, and they are very successful. But to my knowledge, and please correct me if I'm wrong, you have never visited a charter school while Secretary of Education, even with half of the students in DC attending charter schools. Will you commit to visiting charter schools before the end of this year, especially after COVID? This is really important to see that these kids are in school and they're learning totally different than regular public schools, and it's really, really amazing that charter schools are doing much better than any other schools.
Thank you, Congresswoman Steele. I agree. Charter schools do provide an option for students and parents. Sometimes they focus on specific learning programs or specific sciences. Public charter schools are definitely examples of schools that are tailored toward meeting specific needs that parents are seeking. And I do commit to visiting a charter school throughout my my career as an educator, not only as secretary, but previously. I've seen charter schools, public charter schools, serve the public and meet the needs of families. So there's support for them, but also I do commit, if I have not visited, I visited over hundreds of schools. If I haven't visited one, I do commit to visiting a charter school.
Please come visit Orange County charter schools, that they are very successful. My time is up. I yield back.
Thank you.
Thank you.